Oh, hey.
And good morning, guys. So today we're gonna be working on Mace's Miata. His brakes don't work. So we do have rotors and brakes. I think I have these on my Miata as well. I think I spent $120.
These, like, this whole set is $130 with shipping, I think. It's probably the cheapest set of pads and rotors you can find for Miatas, but they're not bad, which is the other thing.
They work.
Yeah, and they're drilled and slotted.
Sheesh.
They're smaller than Brandon's head, and Brandon's head's pretty small.
Along with the brakes, we do have lines because Mace got a leak.
Yeah, so I think one of my calipers seized and it ended up blowing one of my lines out. It's leaking out of the rear driver's side, and that has caused a lot of issues. I've had to continuously fill up my brake fluid. 75% of the pedal is dead. So we're gonna be fixing that today.
All right, so let's get this started. Let's get the wheels off and the brakes started.
So I already started taking the rear wheels off, as you guys can see. But you guys haven't seen us in a while, so before we get started, we're gonna give you guys a little update on a bunch of stuff that has happened while we've been away. All right, guys. So you guys haven't seen us in a while. We haven't uploaded a video in a minute, and we really have been wanting to. Life has gotten very busy. COVID has gotten a lot worse. Omicron has literally hit everyone. It's been a bad time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This semester killed me. Killed me. So with the semester being awful, COVID on top of just like work and everything going on, it's been a little rough. So we hope to get some videos out for you guys. While we were gone, we got a couple new cars in the whole lineup. Steven decided to pick up EM1?
He got EM1.
EM1 SI. It's gorgeous. It's the same color as his newer Civic that he has. And then as well, Pat has picked up an F80.
Yeah.
So we're kind of wilding out in the little group that we got.
I think Pat's out of place. He got an F80.
Yeah,
we're hearing like 90 boxes.
But yeah, we're gonna get to work today. Get back to our normal content. I hope that you guys will stick with us and have stuck with us. For all of you that have, we really appreciate you guys. And for all the new faces that are gonna come and join us, welcome. And let's go get started on the Miata.
2022 is gonna be a good year.
Exactly, 2022. Let's get started. One thing I learned while COVID was sweeping all of us is no normal tire shop will flip tires. I finally got my fronts flipped, and I called about 6 different tire shops, and they would not do it at all. Some little tiny tire shop by my house. I pulled up, and all the guys there were like, "So you want us to just like take the tire off the rim and flip it?" And I'm like, yes. And they're like, "Why would you want to do that?"
Because you only use half of your tire.
Exactly.
So use the other half. Don't waste money. Tire very expensive.
Exactly. Another very good update. This whole beginning of the video is going to be updates because we haven't seen you guys in so long. But I'm dummy hyped about this. My wheels. We made the video measuring out like my wheel specs and with the faces like I think a whole year ago. Like legitimately a whole year ago. So they will be here ridiculously soon. Okay.
Oh, also, since we're working on the Miata,
I was just about to say, is that new merch?
this is new merch. So this is my Miata hoodie, with the different front logo and
the back end.
Damn. We also restocked the embroidered hoodies and our embroidered t-shirts. So don't forget to cop some merch. Link in the bio or description.
Yostu used to TikTok.
Description. Oh, also I got NB Miata.
Oh yeah, we also did that.
I have a problem. It's a good problem. I'm typing it.
Brandon, do you know what you're doing?
not really. So you undo this. That was a good sound.
That made a really funny sound.
Put this up.
How bad are my pads?
Actually, your pads are pretty good. Your wheels. Are you gonna end up doing a BBK?
Sus. But yeah. Alright, so the first caliper is off. Yank.
Now we got that off, we can actually start disconnecting the brake line. Now, how does this stay in place? I watched a video, but I don't remember. YouTube certified mechanic. Oh, that's how it comes out. So we're supposed to drain the brake fluid first, but f it, we ball.
So, Brandon pulled out the line from where we just took out the clip. The brake fluid's obviously gonna come out of that, and we are draining it into this as we usually do. And
Luckily, you had no brake fluid in there.
yeah. So we have both brake lines off on the front. They were both drained out, and now we are going to move to the rears.
Why is both so long, man? The Huh? No, man.
There we go.
So, fun fact about Miatas, right? The brake pad is this small, but the rotor is this big. So you have so much surface area, but it doesn't even use this part. Mazda.
All right, guys. Well, caliper's off. You're definitely not supposed to do that, but
So you're supposed to hang this up with a bungee cord, but we're replacing the brake lines.
yeah,
So
it doesn't matter.
I can honestly cut this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Maybe I will. Can you hand me the mallet?
Yes. Nice.
Okay, so differences in the rear. The only difference is pretty much the parking brake.
Yeah.
Oh, side note, I curved my wheels, so I was trying to like repair them. So I looked up rim jobs.
Oh, don't do that.
You guys know how to clear your history on Google? Let me know. Side note, I'm just kidding.
So guys, now that we have everything out, we can give you guys a side-by-side comparison of the new steel braided versus the OEM old 30-year-old shit lines.
These are pretty.
They're very pretty.
So the point of getting stainless steel brake lines is, especially if you track your car, which I don't think this car will ever see a track. But you're supposed to, when you track your cars, right, these don't expand since they're not rubber. Like this is rubber, so rubber is gonna expand and contract. As opposed to stainless steel, braided brake lines, it's gonna hold it in, and then you can get more responsive brakes, especially when it gets hot.
I can't speak for every set of new brake lines, but this set did not come with new clips for them, so you just shove the old ones back in. Brandon finished tightening the lines on both front sides, and now we have some brake cleaner. We are gonna spray down the rear, everything basically, since the brakes were leaking fluid everywhere. It is time to throw these joints on, and we're deciding which direction to put them because they don't really tell you.
Okay, so the vanes are straight, meaning it's not sweeping in the air.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter which direction you put them.
So yummy. What I like to do is I actually like to put anti-seize in between the rotor and the actual hub, just because, as you can see, it gets pretty rusty back here.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to rust weld, so this kind of helps. So it should look something like that. And let's go ahead and... So now I'm gonna put on the spacer, just because the rotor's just gonna plop off. I'm just gonna put on
Yeah.
I have a problem finding the hole.
Every girl that Brandon's been with has told me that, you know? He just has an issue with it.
Girl. He's lied to you. He said girl.
Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to ask Brandon if he wanted me to hold the brakes for him, but we don't really have those.
We put the brackets in.
Yep. So this kit comes with new brackets, and we're gonna put the brackets in, and then it also came with, I think it came with lube, right?
Yeah, it does come with lube.
Yeah. So nice. So we wrestled that brake pad in. We're gonna throw the rear brake pad in, and then we should be done with this side and throw the bolts in. Steven! Oh, sus. What, Brandon?
Come look at the Subi Evo.
Hi.
Yo, this man took all the cheese. Come look at the Subi Evo. What the hell?
We finished everything except for the rear one that was broken. So this one's all done. Brandon put this one together off camera, but we can't put this other side together because the caliper is seized, and we obviously shouldn't put a seized caliper back on the car. So let's go get a new caliper. We finally have the new rear brake assembly, so that means we can finish this whole brake job and get everything back together. We should be good to add in the brake fluid and get to bleeding.
Damn, it's that time of the month already?
Yeah, it'd be like that. Well, I mean, we were just changing our pads, so I think we should stop. I don't think this car has had that much fluid in it since last year.
Is that a New Year's joke?
Maybe. So we finished bleeding the brakes. We are doing a little cleanup around the garage. We had a lot going on, but we are probably gonna end it off here. Thank you guys so much for coming along with these pain in the brakes. Mainly that one over there. But we are going to get this thing back on the ground. You guys are going to see this video, and then the next video is going to be us doing the motor mounts on this car and the starter, because that's an issue. And then after that, we're going to be working on Steven's Civic. We will give you an update in the Civic video because we actually have been recording, or will be recording, the whole situation down there with the motor mounts at the same time as the brakes.
Yeah, we recorded both of the videos at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We had a lot to do on this thing, but it's gonna be back on the road. Super excited. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and make sure to, as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Go down in the description. All the parts that we used will be down there, and our link to our store with the new merch.
Oh, I'm not wearing
Well, that's the merch, but merch. So anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Pat's not here to say it,
but I love you guys.